guys, this is Lazarus and today I'm gonna talk about Hino. Let's start talking about him, shall we? By the way, before I start babbling about this guy, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe, okay? Let's go. Okay, so Hino comes with a team skill that gives every non-Japanese player 23% and the pedal to the metal, so all stats rise by 18% during full power football. Special skills are Rising Tornado with 510 momentum, Twister Step with 465, Double Speed whatever with 490, that's his ground shoot. I mean, that's his best ground shoot still. He has one, but he shoots it with Yuga, right? And this is his best volley and dribble, so that's ridiculously great. And a ranked whatever skill. Hidden skills are Bond with 2 or more skill type club players that gives everyone 5%, which is the norm today. He's a defender killer, so his stats rise by 5% versus defenders. Special skill block, so he'll block one special skill off your matchup opponent every time, unless he has skill block cancel. Stamina costs down, so he will require 15% less stamina when using a special skill, and he will require your opponents to use 15% more, which is awesome. So this basically means he will never be drained, you know. I mean, forward is, well, really easy to be drained, you know. Let's say you get the ball out of full powerful ball or something and you like dribble 1-2 and shoot, that's like 1000 stamina, you know. So he will, you know, need 850. Still a lot, but you know, this guy is a pedal to metal guy, so basically most of the time these guys just, you know, get the ball in full power football to shoot on the goalkeeper. I mean, you can pass to this guy out of full power football against defenders, he will still perform really good. So yeah, let's look at his raw stats. So looking at his raw stats against anyone else but defenders out of full power football, he is a 69 dribbler.
Just shut up! You're a virgin!
He's an 85.8 shooter, which is not bad, but for today's meta, especially with Genzo around, that's not gonna represent a huge problem to Genzo. 89 for his volley and 86.2 for his overhead, which is of course nothing like, I mean, it's great, of course volley is the most powerful, but you know, considering that Victorino is a 101 or 103k shooter against catch keepers and he's blue, yeah, and he's always that powerful, so that's why Victorino is ridiculous. 61.9 passer, which is not bad. 64.12, not bad. 57 and 50 and 58 tackle and intercept, which is not bad at all. Toughness type monsters with game organizing will not have a problem with this guy, but if you get the right action against skill type and agility, I guess the ball is yours, you know. Against defenders, he is a great dribbler at 73. Still, Ishizaki, considering Ishizaki, you know, Ishizaki is in terms of almost an easy bully against this guy because Ishizaki has color advantage. And you know, but I mean, he will stamina kill, you know, Ishizaki, but still Ishizaki on the first move could bully this guy around. Not bad against everyone else though. Goza, the new DC Goza, he's blue, right? So yeah, he could go over him, but you know, I guess you cannot just shoot over the defenders and, you know, out of pedal to the metal, out of full power football. If they go with block, they will block you. These beasts of a defender, what I'm talking about, not those like gacha bits, all these on stuff like that. Defenders will have a tougher time against him with dribble and passes, unless they skill block him, which will work then. I'm not talking much about special skill block because that will only like help him not a lot. That will help him like against the defenders that don't have like 2 interceptions, 2 tackles, 2 blocks, and those are a rare breed, you know. Ishizaki, that could help against Ishizaki, because Ishizaki has like overpowering skills and then that shit skills like behind them. So if you block that overpowered skill, I mean, you can hope to get over him, but still it's gonna be a hard one. Yeah, I mean, skill block, special skill block will help him a lot against, let's say, defensive midfielders, attacking midfielders, if he gets the ball there. You know, against everyone else, basically, it will be just easy for him, you know, to not lose the ball there. Because he's not ranged to be bullied often, especially with his block. He's right there to, you know, get the ball if you guess the right action. In full power football, he is one of the best dribblers, one of the best shooters in the game, one of the best passers. I mean, not one of the best passers, but a great passer. 76, so a better one too, because of the better special skill, which he does with Hyuga. He has one less, like 450, that he does with Victorino or something, which is still not bad. And 68 and 69
You're a virgin.
interception in full power football, which will represent a problem to anyone. Against defenders in full power football, obviously he is, you know, stronger than this. So defenders, you know, Ishizaki will have a tough time. Even Ishizaki will have a tough time blocking this. Of course, he will block it because he has color advantage, and you know, but 110 is absolutely ridiculous. He has even more powerful overhead than his ground shoot, but his ground shoot has blowaways, right? So yeah, I would stick with that. Passer, I mean, everything looks great. In full power football, he is a complete and utter beast against anyone, not only against defenders. So right now, this is in full power football against defenders. This is what we care the most about, again, you know, this and this, you know, because that is against the goalkeeper, and this is the primary objective of a forward, to score, you know. So yeah, in out of full power football, he will have a tough time. Really, it's gonna be tough. Even if a new agility goalkeeper comes out, which he has color advantage against, he's gonna be like overpowering rate. When you consider these numbers of forwards today, like over 100 to shoot, is just ridiculous. So I'm thinking like goalkeepers will be absolutely ridiculous, which will mean basically that all of the shooters that are not over 95 or 100 will have a tough time being consistent. So this guy will be consistent in full power football. That's it. As a scorer. Out of full power football, no. Not at all. Especially when we get those new goalkeepers, he will have a terrible time against them. I mean, we have Genzo there, so Genzo will have not like a tough time against this, you know. Of course, he can score because 90 is not a joke, but still, in full power football though, he can kill anyone right now. We'll see how that looks against, you know, later on, but still, when you consider, like, when you see Hino, Victorino is gacha, agility, and his basically constant power of that against catchers, and there's no puncher meta keepers right now, you know. So yeah, I mean, I consider Victorino better, you know. Of course, you know, both of them are great, you know. You can use both of them and they will work extremely well, especially because of the 1-2, you know. But still, it's kind of weird that, you know, Victorino is, in terms of scoring, in terms of like all around playing, organizing, you know, defending and stuff like that, this guy takes the cake, you know. But in terms of scoring, Victorino is the more consistent and more powerful striker, which is absolutely ridiculous, because Victorino is Victorino, you know, and Victorino is gacha, regular gacha forward. This guy is a dream fest. So, of course, I'm not saying this guy is bad. This guy is a complete and utter murderer in full power football. But that's pedal to the metal for you guys, you know? That's not something you can just pass to him, pass to Victorino and shoot, because that's a constant over 100k power. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's why I said that Victorino is absolutely ridiculous. But this guy, only in full power football. So, in terms of a complete forward that can score more consistently, I would say Victorino. In terms of all-round forward that can do other stuff too, I would say Hino. But you take your pick. So, you know what? I'm gonna rate this guy, I believe, the same as I did Victorino. You know, and I'm gonna give him 8.5. Because, as I said, I rated Victorino 8.5 too, I believe. And the only reason I did that is because it's ridiculous. You know, it's weird. It's Victorino, for one. And for the second, it's gacha. And anniversary is just like a couple of days ago away, so we will see ridiculous stuff at the anniversary. So I didn't want to jump too high there, so in like 3 or 4 days after my analysis, people say like, oh, this Laz is an idiot, why would he give him like 9.5, because, you know, we have these guys now. But, you know, this is the only reason I gave this guy 8.5. In terms of like, if he was released 2 months ago, like easy, over 9, you know what I mean? But now I'd give him 8.5 because I gave Victorino 8.5, and Victorino is a better, more consistent striker. Unless we get like an overpowering puncher, then Victorino will be still a danger. You know, Victorino is just still powerful at 95, I guess, against punchers, which is ridiculous. I don't know, man. I mean, this is a tough time to rate guys, you know, but I will still give this guy 8.5. He will, of course, be more usable than Victorino, and Victorino will be a more consistent striker. This is the only reason why I wouldn't go like over 9 and stuff like that, because he is pedal to the metal. Even if he's like 150, okay, then I will go over 9. But you know what I mean, you know. We all know that pedal to the metal is not something that that is consistent, you know, unless you have a bunch of full power football fillers, you know. There's a lot of those guys, like Rafael will get a rework, Klinsmann is there. I mean, there are a couple, so you can basically build a team with Rafael that will get a hidden ability update soon, Klinsmann, and those full power football gaugers, fillers. You know, this guy can be at his most powerful self as soon as possible. I mean, it's great. Over 8 is absolute meta, so of course he goes there. The thing is that, yeah, Genzo is a toughness type keeper, and even though Genzo is like not as powerful as he was when he was released, let's say a new meta goalkeeper agility that kills everyone comes, and so this guy will be like the most obvious weapon against him, because he's skill type and he's like in full power football, he will just smack him around probably, because polar advantage is just huge like that. So guys, if you want to go to get this guy, good luck. If you got him, congratulations, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.